We're at Fuller Lake Arena in Chemainus, BC for today's matchup between the Cowichan Capitals and JDF Grizzlies. 2.5 minutes left in the warm-up. Grizzlies keep it in. Cowichan up. Into the zone. Be a face-off in the Grizzly zone to the right of Reyes. Chronic in for the draw. Cowichan wins it. Shot on net was blocked. Cowichan keeps it in the corner. Trotter tries to get it out. It's cut off by a Cowichan player. Cowichan behind the net. Tries to turn and fire, but it's blocked and chipped out. Down into their end. Cleary chasing. Woodcock tries to get in the lane, get in the way. Plays back in JDF territory. Eves tries to get up the boards. Not out. It's been chipped. It's a foot race. Woodcock in there. Cowichan player turns it over. Almost onto the stick of Anderson. Cowichan back in. Eves cuts him off. Chips it up to McNeil. McNeil pushes it in. Cowichan deep into our end. Shaw into the corner. Eves chasing. Anderson picks it up behind the net. Up to Woodcock. Can't get it over the line and out. Oh, that was a dangerous play. Right up the middle. McNeil gets it out over the line. Hop over the Cowichan defenseman's stick. Oh, missed check. Cowichan carries it behind their net. And up. Eves across to Spruceton. Spruceton gets picked off. It stops the player from advancing in. Eves back into the corner to cover his D partner. Spruceton behind the net and around. No one there on the wing to pick it up. McNeil gets it out. Sends it in deep on the goalie. Grizzlies get called for the offside. Face-off will be just outside the Cowichan blue line. Puck's cleared out. Cowichan player whiffs on the puck. It's in the corner. Cleared the length of the ice. There's giving no icing though, I don't believe. Oh no, blown down for icing. We're going back down the Cowichan zone. To the left of the goalie. 7:45 remaining in the first, still 0-0. Well, face-off's going to be to the right of the Cowichan goalie. Page in for the face-off. Page wins the draw. Courage picks it up, loses it, turns it over. Offensive zone. Play. Puck just pops out. Simino to Taylor. Taylor up to Perch. Perch across to Lewis. Lewis sends it in. And it's held for the face-off. .7:24 remaining in the first. Chronic in for the draw. Cowichan wins the face-off. Cleary. Puck's loose. Chipped up the boards. And icing. Oh, waved off. Icing's waved off. Lindgren picks up the puck. Passes it out to Lindgren. Fires it up to Iwashina. Iwashina tries to get it across to Kroniak, who was rushing up the middle. Cowichan. Shot on net. Push to the corner. Icing's waved off. Iwashina in there on the forecheck. Iwashina gets knocked down. Glove down by Cowichan. Cleary's in there, mucking it up a bit there. Both teams are doing full changes. Anderson in for the draw. He's got Woodcock and McNeil to his wings. Eves tries to shot, it's blocked, but it's shot out. Eves fires it back into the corner. Grizzlies regroup, tag up, and are back in. Putting pressure on Eves. Puck goes around the net, picked up by the Cowichan player. Eves is into the corner. Sends it back over to Spruceton. Woodcock picks it up. Sends it up the boards, but not out. Puck's tipped in front and goes wide. Cowichan at the blue line held it in. Shot wide. Cowichan still has, oh, Grizzlies get it out. Off the liney. Woodcock to Taylor. Taylor to Anderson. Anderson chips it towards McNeil, but it's picked off. Cowichan fires it in. Glove down by Reyes. Whistle down. 5 minutes left in the first. Still nothing. Cowichan wins the draw. Courage almost got it out, but it was stopped by the Cowichan player. Trotter tries to chip it up the boards. Cowichan still has control. Bit of a hit. Bit of a reaction from the Cowichan bench. Cowichan is offside. They're tagging up and they'll be back in shortly. And Semino looking for an outlet. Curls back, passes it to Taylor. Taylor picks it up from Semino. Semino chips up the boards to Puric. Puric is carrying it in. Puric tries to go around the defender. It's knocked off the puck. Puck is loose. Cowichan recovers it. Come up the middle. Semino pokes it off the Cowichan player's stick. Taylor gets knocked down behind the net. Taylor. Puric almost set Lewis in on a break. Cowichan fire it back in. Puric fired into the JDF zone. Cowichan's offside. They tag up and they go back in. Kroniak gets it on his stick, flips it to Puric. Puric slots at it, misses it. It's into the Cowichan zone. Meyer backs up, cover the defenseman that pinched. Trotter In front of the net, no one there. A shot on net. Puck goes length of the ice, no icing. Pushed around. Chronic. Cowichan's into the zone. Trotter breaks up the play, fires around the net. Back into Cowichan zone. Eves chips it up to Iwashina. Pushes it into the corner. Myers chasing. Iwashina to Spruceton. To Anderson. Anderson on the right. McNeil's pushing to the middle. McNeil in the corner. Eves pitches down. They keep it in. Voracek's working. Anderson picks off the outlet pass from Cowichan. Cowichan backs up into their corner. Still at the line. Just got out. McNeil across to Spruceton. Spruceton's got a player on him almost immediately. But he gets it out and gets it loose. Icing's waved off. Eves behind the net. He's got Cowichan player right on his heels. Cleary sends it out to the middle onto a Cowichan stick. Reyes freezes it for the face-off. .148 remaining in the first. Still no score. Hey, shooting for the face-off. Taylor chips it up off the glass and just out. Perch looking for a hit there. Simino picks it up behind the net. Sends it up the middle. Perch is in a foot race. Perch is all by himself. Shot on net and wide. Hayes picks it up. Off the iron and out. Cowichan recovers and are headed into JDF zone. Simino. Ooh. Puck is loose. Last minute of play in the first period. Simino kicks it out to the line. Remains in. Chipped out by Hayes. Woodcock. Hayes bunks the Cowichan player off the puck. Have a pin against the boards. Cowichan fires it around. Just out of the reach of Lindgren. 30 seconds remaining. Lindgren. The Trotter chips up. Oh. Perch. Tries to get the Woodcock in front for the one-timer. Off the back of the net. 8 seconds. Might get one more shot. And that's the end of the first period, folks. No score still. So for folks who aren't watching hockey right now, some out-of-town scoreboards in the NHL, Jets are leading the Penguins 4-1 at the end of the second period. Predators are up 3-0 on the Flames with 9:21 left in the second. And at the end of the first, Avs and the Sharks are tied 1-1. About to start the second period here in Fuller Lake. After the coaches have a discussion, the Cowichan coaches have a discussion with the referee. All right. They said their piece was starting again. This is Broniak, Myers, and Lewis starting on forward. Lindgren and Trotter on D. Cowichan wins the face-off. Try to send it deep in their end. Trotter chips up the board. Around the back of the net. Cowichan player misses. Shot wide. In front. Oh, loose puck in front. Stopped by Rhea. Oh. Someone's getting a penalty. Schroeder getting 2-4. Cross-checking. Schroeder 2 for cross-checking at 26 seconds in the second period. So we're going to the penalty kill. 19:34 remaining in the second period. Still no score. Anderson in for the face-off. Ties up. Eves tries to get it out. And just off the line. McNeil on a break. Short-handed. Stopped by Cowichan. Face-off's going to be down in their end. 1:45 remaining in the penalty to Trotter. 19:19 remaining in the second period. Still no score. Anderson in again for the face-off. JDF wins it. Spruceton curls back, pushes it back into Cowichan's zone. Cowichan breaks out. JDF's 3 on the blue line. Eves. Blocked by Anderson. Cowichan cycling the puck. Anderson gets a hold of it and sends it the length of the ice. McNeil in, putting pressure. 1D is swapping out. Photos up the left-hand side of the ice. Still got the puck. Skating around. Shot on net. Hit Reyes. It's in the corner. Bit of a scrum. Cowichan comes up with it. Anderson all over the Cowichan player. Grizzlies managed to get it out of the zone. Cowichan back out. 21 seconds remaining in the penalty. Missed step. Oh, Iwashina almost got that on his stick for a shot, but pushes behind Cowichan's net. Grizzlies are back full strength. Shot on net. Over the net. Trotter gets it to the line, but not out. Iwashina pushes it forward. Cowichan back in the JDF zone. Anderson with a hit behind the net. Sorry, that was Simoneau. Simoneau chips it up to center. Touched by Trotter, pushed in by Iwashina. Iwashina trying to get across to Courage. Grizzlies, loose puck out in front. Taylor. Up to Iwashina. Chipped in by Puric. Picked off by Iwashina. Iwashina fires it towards the net, but just a little bit wide, looking for the change. Lingering. And that's icing against Cowichan. Face off and down their end. Face off to the left of the Cowichan goalie. Pontiac in for the draw. Grizzlies win it, keep it in. Push it behind the net. To the line. Trotter tries to push it back to the corner. Gets picked off. Cowichan gets it out. And it's up into the netting. It'll be a face-off outside the Cowichan zone. Pontiac in for the face-off. So Cleary and Meyer with him. Cowichan won the face-off. Trotter carrying it in. Trotter going in there. Shot on net, blockered away. Grizzlies push it to the corner. A little bit of jostling at the side of the net, pinned up against the boards. Trotter looking for the change. Eves is back out there. Eves keeps it in. Pushes it towards the net. Cowichan breaks out, but not. That's offside. That was touched. There's no ice. Grizzlies are changing. Cowichan's got a man high at center, looking for that outlet pass for a possible breakaway. Eves reads the play, chips it up. Woodcock pushes it into the Cowichan zone. Cowichan fires it in the corner. Eves behind the net to collect the puck. Pushes it up to Woodcock, who pushes it the length of the ice, but it was touched by the Cowichan defender. So icing's waved off. McNeil putting pressure on the Cowichan defenseman. Offside is the call. 14:45 remaining in the second period. Still no score. Ice clean, they'll be in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. We'll be going black for the ice clean, and then I'll start going live again once we're back. Anderson in for the draw just outside of the JDF lines. JDF wins the draw. Anderson picks it up. Eves across to Spruceton. Spruceton to Woodcock. Woodcock chips it deep into the end. McNeil out in front. No one there to receive the pass. Fire the length of the ice. And that's icing. 14-18 remaining in the second. Still no score. Face-off will be to the left of the Cowichan goalie. Asian for the face-off. Grizzlies win it. Simino pushes it to the corner. Puck slides behind the net. Again, Simino settles it down, hacks at it, blocked in front. Courage picks it up. It's into the corner. Lewis towards the net. Push to the corner. Simino ships it up and in. Hayes putting pressure. Puck loose. Perch. So Taylor pushes to the corner. Grizzlies are putting some pressure on Cowichan at this point, which looks nice. Maybe it'll produce a goal. Perch skates around 3 players, gets it in the Cowichan zone, stops, goes to pass it across. Blocked and picked off. Cowichan in. Grizzlies defenders pushing wide. Loose puck. Semino picks it up. Sends it to Lewis, but stopped and not out. Semino to Hayes. Hayes gets picked off. Results in the goal. Turnover in our end. 1-0 Cowichan. 12:49 remaining in the second. Nothing Cowichan. Grizzlies back into Cowichan's end. Lindgren shot on net, blocked in front. Grizzlies keep it in. Iwashina throws it towards the net, glove down by the goalie for the face-off. 12:31 remaining in the second period. 1-0 Cowichan. Bronikin for the face-off. Cowichan wins it. Push it behind the net. Chased down by Proniak. Grizzlies putting pressure. Cowichan comes up with it, and they're heading down. Play broken up by Lindgren. Cowichan recovers. Proniak with the puck. Pass it to Iwashina. Iwashina pushes past the defense back to. Oh, that would have been a nice play. Cowichan manages to break it up. Trotter back into our end, picks up the puck. Tries to chip it out. It was blocked by Cowichan. Again, blocked by Cowichan. Shot wide. 2 Cowichan players undefended out in front. Chipped. Iwashina on a partial break. Shot on net. Tipped up and over the glass. That was exciting. 24 remaining in the second. Face off to the right of the Cowichan goalie. Anderson out there with McNeil. Apparently, I'm live again. So back down our end. Eaves behind the net. Someone's getting a penalty. We're getting a penalty. JDF is getting a penalty for a slash. Eaves to go in the box, 2 for a slash. I don't know what the ref saw there, but 11:01 remaining in the second. We're going on the penalty kill again. Eaves, 2 minutes for the slash. Anderson in for the draw. Couldn't get it out. Puck tipped out in front. Loose puck. Back to the D. Power play goal. Pick the corner. 10:46 remaining. Two nothing Cowichan. 10:46 remaining in the second. Cowichan wins it. Woodcock putting pressure on the Cowichan player. They keep it in though. Blocked by Taylor picks it up. Tries to pass it, but rolls off the tip of his stick. It's knocked down with a high stick apparently. 10-16 remaining in the second. Face-off is going to be to the left of Reyes, because JDF knocked down the puck with a high stick. It'd be nice if we go to the clean of the goal. Be a good way to end the first half of the game. Semino behind the JDF net. Chips it up, no one there. Cowichan keeps it in at the line. Up and off the stanchion and out. Oh, one-on-one. Woodcock trying to get it in deep. Gets it across the line. Picked off, almost picked off by Hayes. Cowichan in. Up the glass to Woodcock. Woodcock settles it down. Passes to Purge. Purge comes in across the line. Woodcock trailing. Oh, wide open cage. No one could get it in though. Lachlan, or Purge with a shot. Hayes picks it up. Pushes it to the corner. Behind the net. Purge trying to get it out front to Woodcock. Woodcock's getting pushed around out in front of the net. Age pins the Cowichan player. Knocked down by another high stick, and that's the hat. That's the ice clean. 8:55 remaining in the second. Cowichan's leading 2-0 going into the ice clean. I'm gonna go dark for the time being, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes.